for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's National Championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's National Championship, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Harris. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They're going to the air on the first play. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moving all the way to the 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. 4th down. The offense will go for it. And
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally make the stop with the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up the first down. This could cost them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Handoff heading left. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Press coverage now from the secondary. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Harris. Nice grab. It's Robinson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Canes are going to keep this drive rolling. pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Harris. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Gets home. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Davis. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. A quick shoot. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. QB keeps it himself. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. Dropping back, it's Harris. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Harris. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
That LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tailback with another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
LSU now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Harris. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He finds his tight end for the catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down.
Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They bring him down, and a chance to turn that into points just before half.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going.
He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The gain makes it second and medium.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Third down, out of the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Offense retakes the field.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Looking to pass. It's Harris. Looking for his back. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field.
It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive.
He'll hand it off.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Harris. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fights off a defender.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Harris. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Canes will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Under pressure, just lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back, it's Harris. He escapes the pocket. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a draw to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the out route.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He keeps it on the design run. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Third down coming up.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Harris. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Leaning on the run game here.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down.
Moves out of the pocket.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
It comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away.
It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Harris. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open.
He's at the 50.
Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That's a design quarterback keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Harris. Fires it to the wideout. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
On the move now.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking for the wideout.
Makes the catch downfield.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.